Chào mừng quý vị quay trở lại với chương trình Nhà lãnh đạo doanh nghiệp với ông Emre Olcer, tổng giám đốc của công ty P&G Việt Nam. Welcome back. You were here for nearly 3 years. So what is your most challenging?
I think the most challenging situation is there are internal challenges and there are external challenges. Internal challenges are usually we compete for investments in Asia or in other parts of the world. That's always the same. Vietnam is not the only country growing in Asia. There are other countries growing in Asia. So we are competing for putting more P&G investment into our country. So we have to make sure that we present a competitive case and we are able to attract enough investment into Vietnam or enough support into Vietnam in order to grow faster. So that was very important. Some of the other economies or some of the other consumer markets in Asia also are performing quite well. So we need to make sure that we are competitive as P&G Vietnam in order to get the support that we want. Yeah.
You know, I interviewed with many CEOs from foreign companies in Vietnam. So some of them often complain about the administrative procedure in Vietnam. How do you think about that?
The procedure in Vietnam is getting more and more transparent every day. More and more transparent every day. We've been here for last 18 years, and of course we have people working in the company in P&G Vietnam almost for the last 18 years. So, and they are the witness how the business environment in Vietnam getting more transparent and more easy to operate within. Of course, there are opportunities.
Do you have any comparison with other countries where you were before?
I cannot directly compare. But I think that P&G has been around quite a long time. So we know how to do business in Vietnam. And we have certain principles within which we operate. So when you have set of principles, and you operate within the principles, and the government authorities also know that you are serious player, and you are a transparent and fair player. So there's an understanding about what can be done and what is possible. So I believe within that perspective, we believe that the current systems and procedures are quite favorable for business, and it's getting favorable every day.
If you have an opportunity to meet with the top leader of Vietnam, for example, you meet with the Prime Minister of Vietnam, so what you propose to?
What I would propose to him, I think it's important to keep Vietnam has a very it's a exceptional growth when we look at the past 7-8 years. So my request would be to make sure that we keep the growth for many generations to come going forward, so that Vietnamese people can prosper and can have better things in life.
Regarding to your Vietnamese staff, I mean, what is the weakness point of them?
The weakness point I cannot generalize. I can talk only for the people that I'm working with. So I don't want to generalize to total Vietnam. But I think what I'm really pushing my people for, taking advantage of the opportunity faster. So agility and proactivity. These are very important business notions, agility and proactivity. So that requires detecting the opportunity fast, and then making sure that you interact with the larger part of the company in order to present the opportunity, get the resources and the support, and turn the opportunity into reality. The time that you spend in between the realization of the opportunity and the time that the product hits the market defines your agility. How quickly you can turn the things around, and how quickly you can respond to the market reality.
Do you fire somebody from your staff?
Firing somebody is a very important decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's important is to go and select the right talent. So we believe in selecting the right talent and developing them through their career by providing them lifetime opportunities. So an important part of making sure that attrition in the company is low is selecting the right people. So I believe that if you control the quality of the people coming into your organization by a thorough selection process at the universities, then you can minimize the attrition in the future if you are grooming them, if you are investing into them, if you are providing them the right coaching and right managerial skills, but also providing them the right growth opportunities as next assignment, following assignment. And if you give them visibility in Vietnam and outside of Vietnam, there's a very highly likelihood that you are going to retain them for longer time.
Với suy nghĩ không ai có thể đạt đến thành công nếu họ chỉ có một mình của Tổng giám đốc Emre Olcer, P&G đã không ngừng cải thiện môi trường làm việc để thể hiện rõ nét văn hóa công ty và chính sách làm việc cởi mở, linh hoạt, cũng như mối quan tâm đặc biệt của P&G đến việc phát triển những tài năng Việt Nam, giúp cho P&G thúc đẩy hoạt động sản xuất kinh doanh tăng trưởng mạnh mẽ và xây dựng một đội ngũ nhân viên có năng lực hàng đầu trong ngành hàng tiêu dùng.
Bắt đầu với P&G là qua một cuộc thi dành cho sinh viên, và thông qua cuộc thi đó thì Tuấn được đi đến Singapore để được cuộc thi cuối cùng và giành được giải nhất của vùng. Và sau đó thì Tuấn tiếp tục với vị trí là thực tập tại P&G tại phòng tài chính và kế toán, và dẫn dắt từ đó Tuấn tiếp tục làm việc full time với lại P&G.
Cái điều mà em ấn tượng ở đây nhất là cái môi trường này cực kỳ bình đẳng, và nó tạo một cái cơ hội là cả nam và nữ cũng như không phân biệt tuổi tác giới tính. Nếu em có được năng lực và em có được tố chất để thành công thì em sẽ được thăng tiến rất là tốt.
So during your work here, you have opportunity to interview any new managers for your staff.
Of course, I had many chances to interview.
You directly interview them.
Of course, I do directly interview them in top managerial positions. That's quite. We usually don't hire at mid-level. We usually hire at junior level. We usually hire at after the university. But I do myself also go to the universities and join the interview process. Usually I'm the last one to interview. Not everybody, but in some functions definitely I'm the last one to interview.
What is your official language in the workplace?
In the workplace, the official language is English.
English. In
verbal as well as written. There is Vietnamese, of course. When 99% of the people on the floor are Vietnamese, of course.
You try to learn Vietnamese?
I do. I started my courses when I came here for the first 3 months. I learned few things, but it was hard. Was hard.
You say ciao.
Yeah, I can say ciao, xin ciao. I can say tôi tên là Emre. I can say hang up lại.
Hang up lại.
Tạm biệt, things like that. So, but I've, especially coming from a different culture, the tonations are difficult.
Yeah, it made your staff very happy if you speak Vietnamese.
I still try my best.
Of course, some words.
I still try my best.
Okay. Kính thưa quý vị đang theo dõi chương trình Nhà lãnh đạo doanh nghiệp trên sóng P&G với ông Emre Olcer, tổng giám đốc của công ty P&G Việt Nam. Xin quý vị đừng thay đổi kênh truyền hình để chúng tôi còn quay lại với phần 5 của chương trình. Xin cảm ơn quý vị.